All right, everybody. Something a little bit different this evening. A little bit later than we normally stream. I know we've already had actually two technical streams earlier today, but it is a bit of a rare occasion. Not my favorite occasion, mind you, but it happens every other month or so where I have to stay up until midnight in order to get my schedule in for work for the following several months. Because I am technically a resource employee for the company that I work at, and in order to put in my availability, the schedule opens at midnight on certain days, and we book like 3 months out, sort of thing. So, long story short, I'm up late. I need to stay up late so that way I can be the first one to get my schedule in because it's first come, first serve at midnight. So, therefore, you all get to benefit by watching me play some video games. Now, if you were here earlier, you would have seen more of The Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages, and that has been a lot of fun. But at this point in the evening, my brain, I don't think, can handle as many puzzles as it was doing. So, we're going to do something a little bit more mindless, a little bit more fun. If you aren't familiar with the game, it is called Mech Warrior Online. It is a ton of fun. There's a lot of lasers, a lot of explosions, and a lot of missiles and gunfire and all that stuff. So, seizure warning for anybody out there, there's a lot of flashing lights and everything, but it is a very, very, very good time. There are some achievements out there. Big Snappy Death Robots. You got that, Ben. In fact, Ben, if you if you want, I don't know what you're up to, but we could probably do this together if you want. It's your call, or you can just watch me because I'm going to try to see. I think there's an event going on right now. We'll see what that event has in store. I'll let you figure that out. If you want to be Ben, you know how to find it. You know how to do this. But also, anybody who might be joining from the Discord, that the Twitch Startup Discord, welcome, and I hope you enjoy the stream this evening. Feel free to leave a follow. We are working towards that 50 follower goal because two amazing things happen if we get there, and you'll find out about those a little bit later. I'm in bed. You're in something. Fair enough. I wish I was in bed, but I can't be because the last time I tried to do this, where I stayed up until midnight and I was just watching something or just reading online, I ended up falling asleep and missing my scheduling window by a little bit, and then I wasn't the first come first serve. So for now, though, let's get into it and see just exactly what this event has in store for us. So we'll go over here and see what sort of events we have this evening. Active events. Everyone's mad here. April free mech event. There's 22 days left, so we have some time. Criteria. Earn an 80 match score. Okay, not too bad. Earn 20 Lance and Formation rewards. Earn 20 Protected Proximity rewards. Earn 100 components destroyed. Earn 50 kill assists. Earn 13 scouting rewards, 13 flanking rewards, 13 hit and run rewards. And then specifically, I want a clean cup, hint use trial mechs. So we have to use trial mechs specifically for these ones. Okay. Get a kill or kill most damage dealt in these suckers. Trial mechs, if you don't know, they're ones that nobody's ever, you don't get to customize them as much. So they aren't as good as other ones. It takes a little bit more skill, a little bit more luck to get through them. But have I gone mad? Earn 7 savior kills, accumulate 1,251 damage with missile weapons. These are such arbitrary numbers. Accumulate 7,654 damage. Done. 250 match score once. Accumulate 5,150 damage with ballistic. Okay. So the trial mechs are going to be a little bit wonky. We'll get there. We'll get there with each of those because we have 22 days to do it. And I don't know that we're going to do them all this evening, but we'll start off with something that I do know, and that is the piranha. This is a laser vomit piranha. There are, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 lasers on this sucker. And it maxes out, I do believe, if I go to the mech lab here, it'll tell us it maxes out at, where does it tell me? They changed all this stuff on me, or at least I haven't looked at it before in a while. Double heat sinks, heat management, that's fine. Where? You know what? We're just gonna get into it, and then I'll tell you from there, because it's been a while since I could hold my head up high. But this is online, 12v12. and you get to vote to say, you know, which you want to be a part of. The HUD, if this is your first time watching this, may be very confusing, but that's okay. It was really intimidating for me the first time. Just be more concerned about, you know, running around and shooting people the way that you need to. And one thing I've learned the hard way in the past is I actually need to stay with the group. This is a very new thing for MechWarrior. You know, oftentimes you hear people say specifically, break up, get it, you know, spread out, blah, blah. No. Stay with the group. It's better to let the big baddies take the damage, and then you can sneak in and poke with a lot of damage. It's technically a MOBA. Fine, okay, whatever. Staying with the groups for noobs. You know, noobs who want to win. Noobs who want to actually do some damage. I mean, you are very good at going off and dying on your own, that is for sure. One of my favorite things about this is seeing all the different pilot names. Altair Proxy, Bad Civilization, Death Prime, Galen, Havoc, blah, 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 Superbird. The Blood Dragoon, the King of the... Craigslist. Oh, good, we've got Craigslist on our team. Look at that. So in the bottom right corner of my screen is all of my weapons and then my weapon groupings. Ooh, it's kind of dark out here. Do I have a job? Oh, I have a job. Night vision. Let's go towards the job. How's that? Wow, frames. Frames. Okay, so I'm maxing out at 156.7 kilometers per hour, which is fast. I am a light mech. I'm a little bitty guy. My goal is to get to this circle as quickly as possible. Looks like there's some other lights on their way. In order to take some of that time away. You can see at the top of the screen, I'm fighting against, we're fighting against blue, so blue versus red. Red got there a tiny bit before us. And that means that they had their foot in the circle a little bit longer so far. Now I'm going to wait for the rest of my crew to come up. They're all the blue diamonds and everything that you see at the bottom of the screen. Frames aren't DLC. That's true. Frames? I prefer heat. Heat mode. I'm going to go over here. Because if I don't do anything, it's kind of dark in here right now. So you can do heat mode, you can do night mode, or thermal vision. Oops, I can pull up your map. Don't want that. Okay, so let's go for that. Oh, okay. And then it'll give you some information about the mechs that you're going for. So it looks like they're in Delta 4, Delta 4. And our group is kind of hanging out over here. You see, so these mechs are bigger than me. That's why, like, that small guy that went by there, that's either a commando or another piranha. So I'm little. I'm going to let them kind of start off the fight. You know, pick away at them a little bit, and once they start opening up people a tiny bit with their massive amounts, because they can do more damage than I can fast. Crops versus Bloods. Once they start opening up bits of their armor and everything, I can come in there and use my laser vomit and just, like, do some serious damage as we get hit by an airstrike at the same time. It's okay, I didn't need that torso anyways. But if you want to see, just for funsies, that's my lasers. They're excessive, and I love them.
They're in Delta 3.
Are you a bad guy? I think you're a bad guy. Nope, you're not. You're a good guy. Almost shot a good guy. Green and blue. Green is your lance. Green is the people that you want to stay with. Ow. That was my spleen. Best you can, you want to stay with the green. But then green and blue are your friends. Red is not your friend. Red, you want to shoot in the face or the back or the leg or wherever. Or the head, preferably, when possible. Okay, and it shows me that they're just under 200 feet away, so I can go in there and do a good poke, and then I'm going to run away. Run away! Because that's something that this mech does really well, is shoot once, and then get really hot, and then run away. Blue team, teal lance. That's fair. Not Lance Bass, right? Why would you do what? Ooh, they're all over here. All right, running away. Running away. I'm little and inconsequential. People should ignore me. Right now, this is going to be a little bit gross looking, but that's because I'm trying to spread out the damage that I could be taking. Wow, they took 6 of us down already. Okay, that's not ideal. Go over here. Oh, okay. Wow, okay, that was a quick end. So some of them go quickly like that. One of the bad things about being in a light mech is that you can sometimes you don't have a lot of armor. Let's put it that way. So one good shot from a larger assault level mech can take you out pretty quick. Hey, making fun of me because I'm colorblind? I see how it is. Just gotta kick me when I'm down, huh? So in the meantime, then let's switch over to a different mech because that one's still in a match because you can't play it when it's still in game like this. So let's go with our other Piranha. This one has a ton of machine guns. Do I have an Irby? I could do a trial mech of an Irby. Oh, I do have an Irby right there. I don't even remember what's on that Irby. What do we want? What do we want? What should we do? What should we do, Ben? Hibernal Rift it is. Decision was made for you. We got Forest Colony Classic. Win conditions destroy all enemy players. On timeout, most kills wins. Okay. So we have no secondary win condition in this other than just beating the other team in pure kills. Technically, you don't have to kill the entire other team in a lot of these. You just have to make your win condition. Now, how many times that actually happens is very few. Lieutenant Dude is on our team. Ooh. Your cat uncle. Okay. Richard Hawk. Falls Galloway. Cat dog. Aetherflux. That's me. Not Aetherplasm in here because I was Aetherflux in here and I can't change it. Spork Nuggets, though. Ooh, that sounds tasty. Stormblast on the other team. Hyperion. Ooh, someone's a Borderlands fan. I do have a smoker. You are correct. I thought I told you that, Ben. No, maybe not. One thing I like about this game, though, is you can have a bunch of really, really bad games in a row and then all of a sudden have an amazing game. And you really feel like you didn't do anything different. And sometimes it's just the luck of the draw. And sometimes it's skill. There's skill involved. It was porky. It was delicious. I made smoked pork belly for dinner in my smoker. And it was very tasty. All right. Let's see if we have a better time this time. This time I really do need armor to be open because the whole point of the machine guns is to cause explosions inside of bits of torso. Oh, is everybody here trial mechs? Is that what's going on? Is that why people are doing bad? Because I see this green, and this green screams trial mech to me.
Don't forget your overrides and target locks.
Okay, not everybody's green. Because you can customize the paint job on the outside, and trial mechs are this like olive green, like army green color, and they are, let's just say they are not great. But since everybody's working on this event right now, or maybe a lot of people are working on the event, people are not, you know, as equipped as they normally would be. That's a king crab. Look how sassy that king crab walks. You could say he crab walks. No. I'm gonna go over here and wait for a minute. Whoop, somebody's over there. Somebody's over there getting shoosted. Who's all the way out over there that's able to do that? They must be like, oh, yep, out in Delta 3-ish area. Ben, you'll be excited. I think I just completed the second to last dungeon in Oracle of Ages. Ah, the Jenner. Come here, Jenner. I can take on a light. Come here. You're trying to be the rabbit because the assault's not going to get you, but I will.
Everyone in the tunnel, there's a general on your 6.
Thank you.
Come on.
Somebody flanking us in B4. Two of them.
Oop, I walked into something I didn't mean to. But can they fight off my attack? Take out his legs, shoot the legs, bite the legs. Nom 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 like a piranha. Wasting so many bullets. This is why bullets are not meant to do this kind of thing. Because it took like a ton of ammo for me simply to get through his armor to his leg. Yeah, I only have a quarter left. Is there someone right behind me? There is. Excuse you. Ah, that's what happens when I haven't played this game in over a month. But I did do 245 damage. And I don't like to sit around, especially when I'm grinding, so we're going to go ahead and just get back out and get back into another piranha. That's the nice thing about the lights. You live fast, die fast. The light machine gun has a 500 max range, and if all you want is crits, then it's better. Fair. You need to swap out those machine guns. Hey, I like there to be a lot of DACA. And I think... Yeah, like how many light machine guns could I fit, I think? I don't even know. I might mess with that after this round. Right now I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. I've been a little bit out of it. But it will get better, don't worry, I promise. If I have to, I'll pull out some of the assaults. The assaults are the ones that, you know, they got big boom boom sticks, so it goes a little easier for them. We'll go skirmish, we'll go rift. And see what happens. Cause you ain't seen nothing yet. Bow, bow. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Bow. The nice thing about events is you can really just grind your way through a lot of them, because if you throw endless bodies of robots at other robots for long enough, you're gonna get the different things that you need. All right, Ben, you have MWO installed for the drop. Sounds good. I hope you have a good night's sleep and you can get some rest. Get some rest for both of us. Let's see who some of the people are. So we're on the North American servers. We are with Black Dragon, Bummer Cucumber, Icarnia Babai, Mr. Buckethead, Teddy Roosevelt Jr. Support Raven here. Narc's coming up. All right. Anybody interesting on our side? Sir Cannabis McThrashes, Crashbox, and a bunch of land. Need more DACA. I like that one. And I am ready. So hopefully this goes a little bit faster for this time. So in case you haven't seen Giant Stompy Death Robots before, this is Giant Stompy Death Robots. Quick rounds, usually. If they last a long time, a lot of time people kind of get confused and just start messing around because they're not usually fast rounds, at least at the tier that I'm in. They're not usually long rounds, I should say, at the tier that I'm in. But that's one of the things that I like about it. You don't have to be great, but you can have a good time. patience is a virtue. This time, we're going to try to be a little bit more patient. Okay. So they're either going to go towards the left, which we call the saddle, or the tunnel, which is on the right. I am going to hang out here for a moment to see...
I'm taking the big dire well into the tunnel.
All right, see, hear that? They're taking the dire well into the tunnel.
Taking the Annie in there also.
Secret tunnel.
Somebody checks the saddle and so that they don't do a saddle push.
Secret tunnel. It's gonna wait back here. Hey, look, I found the tunnel. Are they entering? Which side are they entering from for the tunnel?
All right, Perona, you can follow us in.
You got it. Make it a little bit easier to see with some night vision around the corner here. See, I'm going to let the dire whale, this big sucker over here, take some damage first. I'm not seeing anybody, though. Are they pushing the saddle, or are they just taking their time getting places? Maybe they're all up top. They might be all up top. So
Well, no contact yet.
yeah, I think they're going saddle. So I better sneak back around here. I think either they might all be up top. Oh, here's the Annie, though. Annie, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay, Annie. You've been shot by a smooth criminal. Doop 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 doop. Anybody who's joining us for the first time this evening, welcome. Thank you for floating through the aether and joining us. On this channel, we like to let a little bit of chaos reign. That's why we have a laser vomit build in a piranha. Now I think that's some pretty good chaos. We know that there's a lot of chaos that we have to deal with in life, so that's why on this channel we embrace chaos. So I invite you to kick back and relax while we let some chaos reign.
Yeah, you might want to back up into the tunnel and get some cover. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that chance. Keep going, keep moving, keep moving.
We will distract them. They're all up top, it looks like. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna bide my time because I'm little. And our whole team's over here.
Lost about half my crap.
Do 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 do.
Move back, move behind us.
The dire whale. Corsair. Who's over there? Oh, that's just it. The AMS going. Are we ready to push? I'm ready in case someone
Mad Dog,
pokes.
man, you're not gonna be able to bring anything to bear if you keep moving.
Are they trying to push the tunnel? What are they doing here? Come on, give me something. Give me something. I'm waiting. Like I said, patience is a virtue, but sometimes it is tricky to make that call. I'm gonna check back here, make sure everything's okay in the tunnel. Alright, I'm gonna get out of there.
Fuck.
Made one shot.
Did the worst damage I think I've ever done.
Let's see. He's not close enough. How do you get up? How did you get up here? Hello. Goodbye. That's one of my favorite things is just running an alpha in their face. Ooh, he's hot. He's hot. Come on. Nope. Come on. There we go. Got a kill. Running away. Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Run as fast as you can. Okay. Heat vision on now. No, night's better. The dire whale does not know I'm here, so I'm going to try to sneak up behind him. And alpha right into his back. Oh, maybe he does know I'm here. Hello, friend. I'm too low for you to see. Ah, man, he had a friend. He had a friend. But 253 damage, and I took 156, so I did more damage than I took, and I got a kill. So that's good. I'll take that. A little bit at a time. I'll switch it back to the ballistic product because I do need to have a fair amount. So, that way I can keep working on grinding towards victory. So we're all waiting for this game to get loaded up. A couple things about the channel if you're here for the first time or you're watching for the first time this evening. I play a lot of different things. Sometimes I play Mech Online, obviously like tonight. Sometimes I, let's do this one. Sometimes I play Legend of Zelda. I'm currently working my way through the Legend of Zelda series, 100% of the games as I go, trying to prepare for the July release of Skyward Sword on Switch. I also play Viscera Cleanup Detail. That's what I played last Thursday. I might play that again this Thursday. We'll see what we're going to do on Tuesday. We've been rafting in the past, but I think we've reached the culmination of raft for the moment because we were contacting the Guinness Book of World Records because we have, I know without a doubt, the world's tallest raft. Or if we don't, then I'm not going to stop until we do. But we hadn't heard from them back, and they finally gave us a form letter back saying, you know, we might get your email, we might not. Don't send us any more letters. So that was a little bit disappointing that they weren't willing to recognize the massive achievement, of course, that we have with our world's tallest raft. So in the meantime, we might start It Takes Two, possibly. What's some of the other games I played are Thomas Was Alone. I do Stardew Valley every once in a while with a good friend of mine. Lots of things. Eventually, maybe we'll even do a miniature painting on the channel too, because I do that. I'm going to be installing a fish tank in my basement soon, so we may have some streams about that. But it's a little bit of everything. We'll figure out what people want to watch most, you know? Target spotted. And this is just kill or be killed, so I'm going to wait a little bit. I should probably get closer back to the group. Keeping an eye on the time at the same time to make sure that I don't miss my scheduling window. Let's see, we got a Jenner over here. Fengrecluse. Ooh, a dire whale. But he has very little damage done to him so far. So I'm going to wait till he takes some more damage before I try to go in there. Oh! That Fafnir, though. That Fafnir's looking for trouble. Let's make it double. Come on, give me that center torso. There we go. Whee! That's what a crit does when you got an open torso. And now we're gone. We're a phantom. Boom. Getting out of here. They have no idea we were ever here. First kill of the game. That's what happens when you got open torsos around machine guns. Especially when I think I have 12 of them. 12 machine guns. Okay, waiting. The dire whale still has not taken a lot of damage. That arm has got a... Ooh, there's the torso open. Right torso. Cover me. I'm going in. There we go.
Yeah, like coming across.
Whee! That was a second kill for me, I believe. Yes, it was. Just waiting for those torsos to open up, and then the piranhas come to attack.
But it was mine.
There's another dire whale over here. I just need a torso open. He's close. He's close.
He's by himself.
I need to make my way.
Just watch out for Kodiak.
Give me your dire whale. There we go. Haha! Nom 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 nom. Do you have a torso open?
Guys, 4 left.
Come here, Jenner.
We got a Kodiak.
There's Shadow Cat.
A Mech Cat over here, Delta 4.
Not a lot you're gonna do. There we go. Nom 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 nom. 4 kills. That's what the piranha does. The swarm. No one can outrun the swarm.
Kodiak.
Alright, come on, Lima. Give me a crit. Give me a crit. Break me off a piece of that crit cat bar. Come on. Oh, I don't think I got credit for that one. That's fine. I'm pretty sure I kill stole from somebody at some point here. Give me a crit. Give me a crit. Crit me off a piece of that crit cat bar. I need to save my crit ammo here to open them up. Come on. Can't hide for long. Give it to me. Give it to me. I want it. Ah, it didn't count. Only 4. But hey, that's what I'm saying. All of a sudden, you wait and you bide your time. Those torsos open up and you just feast like a good little piranha. They call them an ankle biter, but you know what? They're ferocious. Look at this. Let's see what our match score is. Match score, Aether Flux. 480. Highest on the team. Boom. Love it. 601 damage dealt. I think that was pretty good so far. Let's go in and check to see how we're doing with our event. Ooh, we already have some stuff we could redeem. I usually try to wait until I can redeem it all at once. So obviously we earned the 80 match score. That wasn't a problem. Earn 20 Lancet Formation. Okay, that's just going to take time. Earn 20 Protected Proximity. Oh, we're only 1 from that already. Earn 100 Components Destroyed. That's what crits are good for. That's what machine guns are good for. Or the quad LB10s that I have on my Fafnir. Earn 50 kill assists. Earn 13 scouting rewards. 13 flanking rewards. 13 hit and run. We've only had 1 hit and run. That's probably going to be alphaing with a laser. Let's look at our ballistic. So we've got a lot of ballistic damage to acquire yet, but let's go ahead and do the machine guns again. The machine gun piranha. When they first came out, or when they have like a piranha specific event, it is hilarious to see because it is actually like a school of piranha just swarming across these maps. And it is a good time. Let's do skirmish. We can do Frozen Night again. That's fine. We got Rubelite Oasis, and it's Kill or Be Killed, Skirmish. Okay, no pings with 4 digits. That's good. Every once in a while, you'll see some poor sucker who's like 1200 ping or something, and they're just like sitting there not even loading the screen. Ooh, I can probably... There, now you can actually hear what's going on a little bit more. But if the DACA gets a little bit too loud, if the machine gun fire or lasers get too loud, you let me know. Alright, gotta find the crew. It's a little bit toastier here. Look at these things. That's why they call them a dire whale. I mean, it's a dire wolf, actually, but they are legitimately a dire whale. They are big. They are chunky. They move like snails, but they can absorb a lot of damage, and sometimes do a lot of damage. I think he was admiring my chainsaws. Or he's just setting his weapon groupings. Because my goal is to be intimidating with this. This mech has a mohawk, a war hawk on it, as well as chainsaws on the arms, just because I'm ready to saw some legs off. I'm a piranha. I live in the Amazon. Oh, good. The party's already splitting up into a wide dispersed group. That's obviously the key to success, as we talked about in previous matches. It's just like in D&D. You want to make sure you split the party. Everything ends up better that way, right? How many... Do we only have 2 assaults? I'm going to... The dire whale's all the way over there. I'm going to go find the dire whale. Because as a little bitty guy, it's more than likely that people are going to focus fire on the really freaking big guy, which is the dire whale, rather than me. So it's in my best interest to basically have a bit of a body shield. Which is fine, because that's what assaults are there for.
Target acquired.
Alright. Do you have any open torso? No, you don't. That's the thing. One thing that I've learned is don't stick around waiting to trade shots with somebody. Ooh, you have an open torso. Or at least you're really hot. So if you're really hot, there's a chance that you might explode faster. Come here, Mad Cat. Face my chainsaws. Aw, man. You see, that's the problem. Trying to get through armor with machine guns. Got a little bit overzealous there. Let's not do that again this next time. That's just me saying, oh my gosh, I'm so excited I could actually bite somebody, but then I'm like, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't yet. Maybe I should let them overheat first and then bite them. But patience is so difficult when you just have so many machine guns. You want to run in there, guns blazing. Let's try our little hit and run friend over here. The nice thing with the lasers is they overheat real quick. So that's why you're only really allowed to make 1 or 2 quick shots, and then you have to bail. Otherwise, you're in trouble. And if anybody here is joining us for the first time this evening, welcome. Thank you for floating through the aether, kicking back and relax while we let a little bit of chaos reign. If you've never seen this game before, I'm sorry. Because it's a fun game. It's free to play, too. I mean, you can pay for mech packs and stuff and upgrades if you really want to. But it's not really pay to win. There's still skill involved. And patience, like I said. We didn't see that very well the last time, but patience, you know, does help. But you saw it, because 2 games ago, I got 4 kills, and I was very patient. I just waited for torsos to open up, and then all of a sudden swooped in, hit some crits. They blew up, and ran out of there. That last game, I got excited and I ran straight in and I tried to face tank an assault that had like 200 kilos on the weight of my mech, so it was huge. And got blown to smithereens for it. So, just goes to show you, patience is a virtue. Let's see, any funny names? Captain High Riser. Okay. Barbecued. I keep getting confused because the sound of them picking the company command, it sounds a lot like when someone follows my channel. Army unit. Colonel Bacon. Ooh. That reminds me, if you didn't know, I had smoked pig, or pig stomach, not stomach, pig belly, pork belly. Words. It's late this morning, for dinner. Smoked pork belly for dinner. Also, anybody who wants to see anything specific on the channel, I can't guarantee that it'll happen, but there is a suggestion box underneath the video. So if you just scroll down, one, it'll give you links to the Twitter page, the YouTube page, the donation page, but also the suggestion box. Put something in there. Oh, I kind of have a job. Ugh, I hate this. You know what? Nope, there's other lights that are going to go here. I'm just going to go straight for the middle, probably, because I can clock out at 156 kph, which is one of the faster mechs in this game. So it would behoove me to try to catch something far away, like all the way to T. Theta, that's what Tappa. I was like, Tappa. No, Theta, that's what T is. And hopefully I don't meet anybody on my way. Now the trick is, in this method, or this game style, you can actually win on points fairly easily if you have people that are able to run and avoid getting basically killed by everybody else. So I'm just going to cap this a little bit, so that way you can have a little... Did I see somebody red? Okay, he's a ways. I was thinking that there was... Nope, there is somebody here.
Oh, yeah. Assault. Delta 3 heading Charlie 3, Charlie 4.
Run away. Again, it behooves me to run away. And I'm strafing like this specifically because it makes it harder for them to hit me and get a lock on my position. Oh, I have a buddy back there now. There's a light back there.
Guys, get out of the tunnel, join the fucking fight.
We can possibly come and take them if they've either left... Okay, so they took Theta a little bit. I'm going to take Theta back.
Green on Alpha.
I have no idea. I didn't even see them. So they might have stealth on. They might have some equipment that makes it hard for me to get a lock on them.
Give him a bad day.
Because it's telling me all these guys are far away.
New target acquired.
Alpha's down.
Bravo.
Bravo. Lock targeting.
Target acquired.
Look at all these guys actually communicating a little bit. I just need to cap Theta a little. Hey, hey, I see you.
The Bravo.
Oh, I know you.
Raining on Bravo.
Nope, they got two people here. I'm toast. Oh, we both overheated. Well, that's fun.
Locking on India. Something good ECM.
No, they like me.
Take out India if you can. That ECM make me hard to lock.
That's the trick, is in this game, you can actually die from your legs being stuck out from underneath you. But we're both legged at this point, so at least he's not getting away to get and do anything. That's why I'm not a big fan of those playstyles. Not a big fan of those playstyles. I am definitely much more of a fan of kill or be killed, which that kind of turned into. But when you're stuck trying to fulfill the objective of the game at the same time, other than kill and be killed, you just get a little bit caught off guard. You know what? I think it's a medium. Are you? There we go. PPCs. This guy's got jump jets. So we are going to do a little bit of flying this evening. Come fly with me. Come fly away. All right. Skirmish is kill or be killed. That's what I prefer. Viridian Bog, that could be fun. And the nice thing is if the ones that you don't, or if the ones that you pick aren't picked, your game mode multiplier, map multiplier, goes up each time. It's like, for example, if Viridian Bog doesn't win, I'm going to have a more, my votes will count more the next round. Time check here. Good. We have way too much time before scheduling opens in midnight, but that's okay. That means we have a little bit more opportunity to get good. Anybody who happens to be lurking the stream tonight, how is your weekend going? Did you have a good Saturday? You have any fun plans for tomorrow? Bloody Spleen.
Good luck and have fun.
End gaming. They've already got a Bloody Spleen on their side, so I have to say we've got an advantage already. We have Long John Server on our side, not Silver, Server. I have a good day. I hope they have a good day.
Howdy.
I hear people are doing this thing called teamwork. Is that something we're gonna achieve here?
How's this?
Sensors.
That works.
Weapons online. All systems.
Why on earth is that there? Close. Okay. Pew. Okay. We've got a harmonica on our side. Always good to inspire the troops. Okay, not too hot, not too hot.
Night Wifer is out to a commanding lead.
Let me get one of these over here to... There we go. That way if I need to, I can do one or the other here. You know what? I'll do one of the... I'll do this. There.
And then SS
Setting my weapons groups, so that way, in case I overheat, I can shoot one at a time of these weapons. Because if you notice, I only have 2 weapons on here. They're basically like laser shotguns. So I have to be... I mean, it says that there's a large range on them, but I kind of have to be a little bit closer. Womp, 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 womp. War horns are probably one of my favorite things about this game, because you can have customized sounds for your mechs that go off when you get a kill. That's why when I was playing the Piranha, you could hear the Piranha like screech.
I'm not built for this map.
Is anybody built for this map? That's the question. I mean, it's cooler. It's nice, like physically cooler, because something that actually is taken into account in this game is heat generation.
Just gotta stick together.
Murder ball!
Burning Nate in the countryside. Tractor!
Everybody go to India 9 and wait until we find out where they are.
Burning Nate in the countryside.
Well, it's something like a plan.
I've got ECM.
India 9 can be defended, and we need our lives to scout.
Oh, look, lasers. I think they're coming from the enemy, which lends to, like, the G area.
G9.
Golf.
Learn boat.
Golf. Let's go to the map here for a second. Oop, is it? Where did my map go? Here's my map. So, over there. Okay.
The rest of you guys should come over to India 9.
There was also another mech going G10.
Target acquired.
There we go. Saw the light out there in Hotel 11.
Check the other side of India.
It's a flea. Hope everybody's got their flea and tick medication. Why are you smoking already?
Yeah, there's a guy hiding in G8 somewhere.
He's a
So
alarm
they're
boat
on
in
the
the back.
G line.
New target acquired.
There they all are. All on the G line. Fire line set up.
Shoot Alpha. Backstep.
We have a flea back here. I'm gonna go help him with the flea.
So I'm ineffective at this range, guys.
Yeah, same.
There will be a brawl. Just be
At
patient.
25%.
They'll get
Want them
impatient
to peek.
Russian.
When you wait for them to peek, we can take them all out. Focus fire.
Come on. Come to me, and you'll be
If anyone
in
moldies
the
on over that
world
hill, we're
of
gonna
your
get pummeled to death.
Hey, go
imagination.
back. Hang in Indiana,
Ah.
guys. It's defensive.
Does anybody want to work on that flea, maybe? That leg? Looks
I would
juicy.
like to get luck on it.
There we go. Thank you for the follow, Cletus the Fighting Fetus.
Charlie.
I love that username. That is an amazing username.
Acquired.
Hope you are enjoying some giant stompy robots this evening.
Indiana, guys.
They're working their way up.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces passing, I'm homebound.
Hey, pull into Hotel 9 with me, please. On me, Corsair.
They're trying to take the cover at Hotel 11. Let them have it. Just stay in Indiana.
Whoa,
Pick
people
up
actually
conversations
conversing,
on
people
it.
actually trying. That puts us up to
Come on,
29
Corsair.
followers, almost to 30. If we get to 50, some amazing things happen on the following stream.
Acquired.
The first thing that will happen is I will share my family's closely guarded, super secret turkey
Got too
sandwich
much range
recipe.
for me.
This turkey sandwich is so spectacular
They're all over
that
there.
I've eaten it every single day for as long as I can remember. And you might be thinking, Aetherplasm, are you insane or do you just really like turkey sandwiches? And you know what? I might be a little bit of both. But also, this sandwich is so good that not only will I share the recipe live on stream, I will make one and eat it on stream. That second thing, though, is much cooler. Even if you can believe it, than sharing of a secret family recipe. That second thing nobody knows about yet. Not even all of those involved know about it yet. But if we get to 50 followers, when we get to 50 followers, you will all get to enjoy just exactly what that surprise will be. And if that isn't cryptic enough,
guys
then
on the
I don't
hotline,
know
you're kind of
what
screwed
else I
up.
can do.
Old India, 9. Get back together.
Lance information, staying with my teal buddies.
I think I'm gonna push. Nah, never mind. I'm gonna go for
Beep,
that learn
bop,
boat out
boop,
there.
bop. Beep, beep, boop, bop.
I'm gonna do it
Beep,
by
beep,
myself.
beep, beep, boop, bop. Ooh, can I shoot you from here? I can. Oh, just above his head. That's okay. Take one shot. Run away.
Foxtrot needs to go. He's got quad AOE.
He who shoots and runs away lives to fight another day.
New target acquired.
They're kind of out there. That's kind of what I want. Except for over
New
here.
target acquired.
Can I get a shot? Shot, 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 shots. Everybody.
New target acquired.
Boop.
The lerms are real. Jesus.
Lerm, lerm, lerm. Lerm stands for long range missile, in case anybody here is watching for the first time.
New target acquired.
And hotel is boop. Sploosh. Do some splash damage to their face with some lasers.
New target acquired.
Boop. That's one thing that jump jets to do is to let you pop tart. We call
I made a
it
dive.
in
I'm
here,
got the learn boat.
where you just get to poke your head above the ridge, and then boop, shoost them a little bit.
5%.
Shoot his back out and try to get that right torso off.
Fuel at 25%.
And even though I'm not probably going to be able to kill them, the splash damage is taking down
Now get Foxtrot.
their armor significantly.
At 25%. Fuel at 0%.
Hey, just
Although
down
he's
there,
real
Bravo
close.
is
See, that's why I like the Pop-Tart, because they can't hit me.
AMS is gone.
There we go. Gonna come down here and cool off for a moment. Just chillaxing, you know? Outside the school when a couple of kids who were up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood. Okay. Didn't get a good shot on anybody. Who's over here? I am surprised. That hit you Senator Torso and you didn't take that. Cool off.
Hey, that Vulcan needs to go.
There we go.
Juliet.
They kill soul from me, but that's okay. I don't mind. Who's over here? You're over here. Nope. Run away. Let them peek the ridge and run into our assaults. Oh, hello there. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ooh, you're hot.
Marauder Hotel's almost down.
There we go. Ow.
Charlie's almost down. Charlie down.
Oh, man. That was good. 270 damage. I took 236, so I did more damage than I took. I had 5 kill assists. Not too bad, especially the first time playing ERPPCs in a while. Not too bad at all.
Kilo Lumbro Rush.
Do 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 do. Hopefully our team can pull it through and win for us in the end here. Oh, I don't need to sit around for this. Let's go to the next one. You guys don't want to sit around and see how the match ends. You don't really care. Or if you do, post in the comments. Cletus the Fighting Fetus. I love it. I'm pretty sure I played a match or two with you at some point, Cletus. Okay. Let us leave. Just kidding. We're not leaving. But let's play our crit piranha again here. Ooh. Between the two of these, we're gonna go with domination because it's good to have a job. I'm going to do something that I've seen other streamers do in game before, just in case they want to realize that they are being streamed. The stream sniping is not the most effective when you're playing live online. Allergies. Love them. Domination, okay. Do 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 do.
Cheerio.
Boo doo boo boo.
Tally ho.
Tally ho, I do like Tally ho.
Online.
And Tally Hall, they're a good acapella group.
Online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Do boo bo wop bop bo. Boom wow boom boom. All right, I have a job.
This Mad Cat and kind of built it up in such a way that I think I would like, so bear with me.
Rar, bear with me. Can we get there first? Put our snaps. We're taking the highway to the danger zone. Ooh, we got there exactly at the same time as somebody else, because the red team and the blue team did not gain any time on the objective. So good thing we raced here, otherwise we might have lost a few precious seconds. And now, we wait for our comrades.
Target acquired.
Ooh, Battlemaster over there already taking some damage, okay.
Target spotted.
I'm going to move over there with the rest of my team just in case there's people poking the other side. I do not want to be left with my back hanging out to the other ramp here.
Two coming up the ramp here.
I'm going to go over here. Again, this is the patience mech. This is the mech where if we wait a little bit for torsos to open, we will have a good day. So last time we played this, or second to last time we played this, we had 4 kills when we waited. So we must wait.
Target acquired. New target acquired.
That Annie's going to get hurt if they stay over here. Who's shooting the Annie? Is that a team kill? Are you trying to shoot a teammate? We aren't going to stand for that here. That Annie's going to stand here, though.
This upper part of the hill.
New target acquired.
Oh, whose torso is that?
New target acquired.
Got a mech coming in up from behind. From the F area.
It's you. It's your torso. Come on, where's my crit?
There's a...
Really?
I think that's a back man.
That's ridiculous. Why is his torso so strong?
The mech's over there by himself in D4. I like making my people take him out.
Whee! Oh, that's what happens when you turn your back. My bad. No, I did 253 damage, but I didn't get a kill. That was because I got hasty. It's one thing to be patient. It's another thing to say patience. I could say patience all day. But those sound of those machine guns, man, they get the blood pumping, you know? Let's see if we can do any better with our laser friend. Domination. Solaris City is good. Oh man, assault. Oh well. Not the worst game type. I prefer domination because it kind of gets everybody in the same place, which makes it easier for us to like strafe around. You can press J on your keyboard to switch your ECM to counter mode. Think of your mech as a walking tank. You must control the torso independently. Do not forget to equip appropriate ammo when mounting. Press F3 allows you to... Oh my gosh, these tips are going by so fast. Gammon Goat, Benjamin Kirsch, Testudo Velux, me, Hyperion 7, Brown Coat, Arkansas, Dark Berserker, Jaguar Dragoon. Ooh, they sound intimidating. Not right into head. Well, that could probably cover most of us as far as description. Sushi Roll. Oh, they've got the Zephyr. Nice. Now, the one person you have to watch out for, because I've seen their streams before and I've seen the videos they made for it, is a hobo with a shotgun. Because that person is insane when it comes to ERPPCs. I've seen them come back. I think they had an 8-kill game or something. Like the team was down. Like they only have 4 kills or 8 on that team or something. He came back to win it. Something crazy. He was like the only one left. It's nuts. All right, so now we'll stay with the group because we don't have a job. I mean, we do have a job, but I'm gonna stay with the assaults. Stay with the people bigger than you. Thank you so much for the follow this evening, Zonaron. Or Zone Aaron. I'm probably gonna say that 100% wrong, but that puts us at 30 follows officially, which means that we are only 20 follows away from our 50 follower goal. Hanging out with our assaults over here. What's it say? Jump jets. Jump jet fuel. High energy drink. Ooh, that would be a good energy drink name. Jump jet fuel. Do 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 do. But yes, to anybody who's out there floating through the aether this evening, thank you for stopping by and kicking back and relax while we let a little bit of chaos reign. I know that not a lot of people are a fan of this map, honestly, but I kind of like it. It's cool. I like the urban side. I like the ability to peek around places. I know that people aren't a fan because like missiles are harder to use in here, but maybe it's because I don't use missiles that often that I don't really mind, honestly.
Target
That's
acquired.
It's just one of those things where I'm small. I like to play light mechs quite often because I like being fast. You know, live free or die hard, right? But regardless, I like to be able to escape quickly, which means I need to go and hide behind places quickly. Oh, they've got a UAV up. Where is it? It's over there. Can I reach that? Probably not. Group effort there, guys. Group effort, yep. I bet they're going to circle around this side, so I'm going to hang over here with this guy at least a little bit. Provide some cover. Wait, was that golf? Did golf pop over there? Uh-huh, yep, golf's over there.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
He's a blood asp. I bet I can get him open a little bit. Ow! Bit of a mistake. That's okay. It's part of the fun. I have like 2 hit points. That's about it. So it's hit and run, hit and run, hit and run.
Bravo 4, move, Echo 4, move to left. And then Delta 4, pincer them. Move quickly, guys. Go in. Everyone. No, don't back up, don't back up. Go inside, yeah. So
Target
these
destroyed.
targets, Charlie, nice. Keep going. Charlie needs to go down, almost down. Stay on the left. Attack only India. Only India. Stay
Good
on
job
India.
calling targets. I like
Take
it.
cover and fire India.
That way we know who we're shooting.
Target on the left.
Ow, I didn't need that torso anyways. It's fine. I've got more lasers.
Delta 4, champion in Delta 4.
Destroyed.
Drop a strike.
Laser destroyed.
Drop a strike.
Now I really have to wait because I am one sharp poke in the ribs from just exploding.
New target acquired.
Is that guy a stick or is he dead?
Arras Juliet, the learn boat, yes. And India on the left.
I might be able to help if I can get over here. Because his torso is wide open. Oh, he was ready for me. Of course, it was the Zephyr. Do 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 do. I want to play that Shadowcat again. Those PPCs were good. I apologize if I'm a little bit rusty. This has been about a month since I played this game. I've just been caught up playing a bunch of other games, and they're so much fun. Let's go medium, Shadowcat, quick play. But I do very much appreciate the followers. If we get to that 50 follower goal, if you hadn't been here for this before, 2 amazing things happen. 1, you get to learn a super secret family recipe of mine that I happen to eat every single day for lunch, and that's how good it is. Secondly, there's a super secret surprise, but I'm not going to reveal what that is until the stream when we celebrate that 50 follower goal. HPG Manifold. This is the first time this evening we've seen it. And time check is 11:30. Good. Have a tiny bit down. I've got about 20 minutes left before I will have to call it an evening because it'll be time to do some scheduling for me. But man, that one round where we got 4 kills in that machine gun piranha. Oh my gosh, that's what it's all about. You can have a bunch of rough games. You know, you can have a bunch of games that you feel you either noobed it up or just really you're really rusty. Let's put it that way. But then those games where you finally go ahead and you're in your groove, you're in your element. They make it all worth it. Yeah, it might be 1 in 5 or 1 in 4 or whatever, how good you are. But I mean, even the pros, I see, like I'll watch, they've got those off games too. Now, MechWarrior Online, if this is the first time that you're joining our stream this evening, is not the only game that I play. As I was mentioning before, part of the reason why I'm a little bit rusty right now, is because I've been playing Raft, trying to build the world's tallest raft. We actually did contact the Guinness Book of World Records, and we heard back from them. Interesting story on that. You can find that video either on my Twitch page or on the YouTube page, linked in if you scroll down on this video. Also, I play, Don't Starve, Stardew Valley, Viscera Cleanup Detail, if you like gore. That one we just started last week, so you can check out those. And then also, I've been playing... I'm laughing at these guys on chat. I've been playing retro Zelda games, trying to prepare for the... been preparing for the release of Skyward Sword for Switch, which I hope to stream eventually as well. So if you like any of those things, that's just more incentive for you to hit that follow button and learn when I'm doing more of these lovely streams. My scheduled streams are Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 to 9. However, since you would notice that today is not a Tuesday nor a Thursday, and it is after 9 p.m., on occasion, unexpected streams come up. That's why it's a really good idea to follow me on Twitter, because when you do, you will not only receive pictures of my amazing Birdie's Mountain Dog puppy, who's about 5.5 months old. We call her Puppy Plasm. Not actual name, but that's the name we're using for, privacy reasons, of course. Gotta protect the identity of the puppy, right? But you will learn when I'm doing unexpected streams. Because I try to tweet ahead of time. Give you some idea. Be like, hey, sometime today. Or hey, this time this afternoon. So that way you have some chance. Whoop. You have some chance to be a part of the stream. Because as far as stream goals go, other than just sitting around having fun with everything, I would love to be able to get to a follower base that I could actually do things like have follower included things like marbles on stream or sync drops on Mech. Whatever. Just have a good time. Meet some people. Relax. Let chaos reign. The usual.
New target acquired.
Ooh, that Corsair's legs are getting toasty. I'm just gonna hide out back here for a moment. Can I Pop-Tart from here? Might be able to. Ooh, boop. Good hit.
New target acquired.
Bum ba-dum bum bum. Bum. Aha, they're onto me. They're like, oh, I see a Pop-Tart. It looks tasty. Nope, I'm not gonna fall for that one more than twice. Ooh, someone hit me right in the cockpit too. That was a good shot from that. I'm lucky I survived. Funny story though, my first game back, after a long hiatus, I was in the laser vomit piranha, and I managed to, I think, cockpit shot a storm crow, and I was not expecting it because it was like right off. I turned the corner and it's like right there in my face, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? And then they just evaporated. It was quite a pleasant experience.
He's done. He flamed to death.
Do 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 do. do 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 do
Drop
do
another.
do 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 do. Boop. Good hit.
Watch out, there's an Artie on the ground.
Where's the smoke? Not by me, that's fine. Boop.
Hey,
Oh
hey,
man,
go
I
to
was.
the right
Ah,
side.
that would have been a good hit, but I was lined up incorrectly. Can I get you? There we go. Good hit. Wish I could crouch in this game. Oh, hello there. They're
Acquired.
pushing.
New target acquired.
Do I have friends? No, I don't.
Head critically damaged. Center torso critically damaged.
Whee!
Leg critical damage. Right torso critical damage.
Override. Ah, got too hot. Wow. We got rolled over on that time. I took a lot of damage. I soaked up a lot of damage, I guess, for the team, which is good. Could be worse. But yeah, it seems like at least the last couple matches haven't been steamrolls, but there have been like armor issues, armor weight issues in the queue I've been reading about online, where sometimes somebody will come in and they'll have like 200 kilos less armor than the other team, which is ridiculous. Okay. I do need to get more ballistics damage, so... Because right now, since I'm a little bit rusty, we're just getting back into this. We're grinding through the event stuff right now for MechWarrior Online. All right. Anybody in chat have any preferences? We have a couple of seconds. What do you want? Assault, Conquest, Caustic Valley, Forest Colony, River City, Alpine Peaks. Anybody? 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 I'll pick for myself otherwise. But I don't mind letting a little bit of chaos reign, so you could choose. Oh, all right, we're doing Assault. River City. Almost didn't get in there. We're not doing River City, but we are doing Assault. But one thing, when I get a different camera setup, we'll also probably be doing some mini painting too. I think, I'm not sure if they exist or not, but probably get them 3D printed. The minis for MechWarrior would be pretty cool to paint. Miniature mechs, maybe we could either give them away or something on stream. That might be cool.
Reactor online.
Sorry, my mother's
Sensors
stay away from
online.
ether.
Weapons
Not good for your
online.
system.
All systems
I was banned
normal.
for Twitch for watching too much.
Do. Always find the bigger guys. And again, we're in the Patience Piranha. That's what we're going to have to label this one. The Patience Piranha. Because of the fact that we're going to need to let some torsos open up before we can do some real damage. So I'm going to hang out with the Assaults over here. Let them open up a torso or two and then run and see if we get some crits. If nothing else, trying to increase our ballistics count. Because there's that event going on. And who doesn't love free stuff just for playing? As long as you're, fulfilling the obligations, or the objectives, I should say, of the event. Now, this is one of those maps that has been a little while since I've played.
Target acquired.
Also, anybody joining us for the first time this evening, thank you for floating through the Aether.
Thanks, Bravo.
To see what we're up to. Whoa. Are they really pushing over here this early? Okay, gonna hang out here for a moment. Oh, there's a torso open, but I feel like there's a lot of crossfire, so we're gonna let that cool off for a moment. And then, can we poke? A little bit. Delta just looks tasty, but I know if I run over there, I'm gonna get eaten alive. One piranha does not do much.
New target acquired.
Direwolf in the cave.
Direwolf in the cave. Sounds like a bad children's book.
Enemy base is being captured. New target.
Does he have any torsos down? Ooh, he almost has a torso down. Let's see if we can help them get that torso down. Did he overheat?
Enemy base is being captured.
Good work, William.
Okay, back here. Out of the cave and into the fire. That's how the phrase goes, right?
Target acquired.
Who's over there?
Acquired.
Just a pack of AC2s. He's kind of far. I'm going to stay with the group. Up.
Enemy base
Hey.
is being captured. New
Who is there? Nope. Going for the cave. Whee. We wait, we wait, we wait. Bide our time. Wait for torsos.
Enemy base is being captured.
Did they push the base? They must have. Let's try the tunnel.
Target destroyed.
Ah, the corpse of a dire wheel. Smells wonderful first thing in the morning. This cave is always so confusing. It's just so foggy. Oh, come on, let me up. Sneak around here.
Target
What do we got?
acquired.
Ooh, center torso's open on him. Oh, if I can get there fast enough. Oh my goodness. Told you, it's been a little bit since I played this map. Oh. Give me a crit, give me a crit, give me a crit. Crit hunting, robots in disguise. Come on. There we go. Pew! Running away. I have no idea where they're at, but I'm gonna go up here. Okay.
Target acquired.
I'm not gonna stay up here though, that would be silly.
New
Oh.
target acquired.
Hotel, where did he come from? Okay, there's one torso open. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to help too much with it though. Get low, get low, get low. Come on. Give me that torso. Ah. It's close. 196 damage. I mean, 1 kill, 4 assists. That's good. I mean, better than nothing. Better than nothing. Time is it? Time check. 44. Might have time for one more quick round. Ba-da-da. Oops. Select mech. I could do... It's been a long time, so I don't know if this is going to go well or not. But, which one of you is the... I think you're the quad LB10, right? Yep. Let's try the Fafnir. Solaris. Let's assault. Also, if there's anybody lurking in the chat right now and you haven't followed yet, how dare you? What are you doing over there? Just watching and not following? Following's free. It doesn't hurt anything if you do so. Plus, it lets you know in the future when I'm going to be streaming. And if you want to see more MechWarrior content, I need to know about it. And the way I know about it is when you hit that follow button. I do think that's really cool. I need to put that on a to-do list. Paint mech minis for streams. Because I think that'd be a cool giveaway thing to do once we get enough viewers. We could paint it on stream. Paint it on stream and then give it away on stream, probably. Huh, scared somebody away already. Look at that. They disconnected when they saw that there was somebody streaming. They're like, oh no, not Aether Plasm. Or Aether Flux in this game, but still. That's just the power that I have. I know. Such a crazy, large following. Such political sway that I have. Geeky Sauce, Victor Wolf, Wilfred the Wise, Radical Encounter, Gabriel Thorne, Resident Crow. Wonder if they're a Game of Thrones fan. Tactical Nuclear Penguin. Uh-oh. We are in big trouble. Because if they have a Tactical Nuclear Penguin, then I don't know how this one's gonna go, guys. Okay. Now, remember the last mech that we were playing, which was a Piranha that could max out at 156 kph. Well, this speed demon right here maxes out at 48 kph. I think in the past I've been passed by an Annihilator, if that tells you anything about it. So obviously, this is the most effective mech to have for domination, which is the current objective for this map. Like, I'm pretty sure the tectonic plates around me are moving quicker than this mech does. However, what it doesn't have in speed, it makes up for with sheer firepower with quad LB-10s. Yep. I mean, I'm not going to be the one to stop them, I'm going to be honest, because, again, I'm moving at half the speed of smell over here. I'm just gonna like pull over and let faster people pass on the left. You know, that's just courtesy, like on the highway and everything. At least in the United States, which is where I live, you pass on the left. So I'm gonna let all these folks, these fine folks, pass on the left. Wow, they got there fast. But basically, this is a big shotgun. One giant, really, really slow, big shotgun. I see some people over at Echo 6. Echo 6, Echo 6. They're going to try to flank us. Come closer, let me hit you with my cannon. Come here, Jenner. That's the nice thing about the quad LB-10. At a certain distance, it's literally just point and click. Watch them evaporate. How did our entire team... Are they NASCARing? I am so boned if they are NASCARing, because this is not a NASCAR mech. This is not even a Demolition Derby mech. This is a cement truck race mech. Alright, the dire whale. It approaches. I wish I could speak whale. Casually backing up over here.
Target destroyed.
That's the other thing is, if I'm ever in the Fafnir and I'm on like Polar Highlands or something, there's sometimes where I don't get to the fight before it's over, one way or the other.
deploy NASCAR and come help us?
Target acquired.
Yeah, we're
Right.
interesting.
Warning incoming missile.
Obviously, unlike the Piranha, you can take a lot more damage from this, but at the same time, I am not able to outrun very much at all. Come back here, Stormcrow. That's right, come poke. Hi. Hope that hurt.
Incoming missile. Right torso critical damage. Warning incoming missile.
Okay, the Stormcrow's heading out.
10 destroyed.
This mech is a lot of fun because it can make things evaporate, but at the same time, it's slow as poop. Almost bad. Almost shot a teammate in the back. Have our teammates come to help? They stopped NASCARing? What year is it?
New target acquired.
I don't even know what century this is at this point.
Target destroyed.
This must be some sort of alternate reality because not only did they stop NASCARing, they came back to help the assaults, and we're turning the tides, and we're steamrolling this other team. Again, by the time I get places, this is what we were talking about earlier. The downside of this mech is the action is over by the time I get there. So even though I'm, you know, toting cannons. So we actually beat them in the objective that time. That's the first objective win this evening. I didn't die, even though I was slow as all get out. I got 9 kill assists. I took 490 damage. I should have done more, but I guess I got a hit and run somewhere in there. So there's that at least. Saw that match all the way through the end. Okay. As much as I would love to just stay and play more Mech, and maybe I will do some more Mech the next stream. I know that Ben would love to do some group play with that. I do, unfortunately, have to get going because I have to schedule for my work, which is oh so much fun. Couple times, or every other month or so, we get to get on, and then it's first come, first serve. So that's why the schedule opens at midnight, and therefore it's imperative that you're actually available at midnight to do it. Otherwise, you're going to be missing shifts, and that's not a good thing for anybody. So thank you for anybody who stopped by tonight. I love the fact we got a couple extra followers. I hope that we see more of you in the future because there are more fun things in store on the channel. The only way you're going to know about them is by following. If you want to know when we're going to be doing unexpected streams, make sure that you stop by the Twitter page and follow me there as well because I will tell you ahead of time when I'm doing these unexpected streams. Not only that, though, I will post puppy plasm pictures because if you have any interest in seeing a 5.5-month-old Bernese Mountain Dog puppy, that's where you're going to have to go to see it. And there's already some on there, so you're missing out if you haven't checked it out already. I do have a YouTube page that all of these streams are getting uploaded to save them for the future. The link is just the button below this stream right now. It'll take you there. But then you can also go and see the games I've already played. That's every single stream that I've done so far. And they're organized into playlists. And when they're organized into playlists, you can just, you know, sit there and binge watch them all evening if you really want to. Other than that, if you had a really, really good time, I'm always open to subscribers. I haven't gotten a single subscriber yet, but I'm always open to them for sure. And then the donation page is wide open as well. I'm trying to save up for a capture card, which will allow me to do some Switch gaming eventually here. For now, though, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for floating through the aether, kicking back and relaxing while we let a little chaos reign. And we will see you all next time.